guys, it's Lucy here.
And this is Alcarin.
And we have a guest appearance.
Hello.
This is Phoenix, my littlest one, our littlest one. And what are we showing today? What's the goal for this?
Well, Lucy got an awesome new computer. Well, I got awesome new computer parts.
Pieces of an awesome computer. So which part do we want to start with first?
Well, okay, so let's go with our motherboard.
Okay, so
motherboards are important.
We got the Z270X. What is it?
Designer.
D-signature. Or designer gigabyte motherboard. And why did we go with gigabyte?
Well, our options were MSI, and we got one of those for our son, and we haven't been very happy with it.
Yeah.
And Asus, which was kind of pricey. It had a coolant system in it, and if anything happens, you get any like shortages, you can't really see what's going on. And so we chose not to do that. Plus, I really don't like Asus's customer service.
So I think the Asus board was probably the better purchase. Performance-wise, but that being said,
performance was the same. It was only the coolant.
Well, the coolant was the performance boost, right?
Yeah.
But it had a special coolant system built onto it. The gigabyte was the middle of the road. That's the one we went with.
And it's really cool because we have 32 gigs of RAM, and with that, they're 216 cards. And if one of the 16s go out, we can still run and use the computer. So it's super awesome. And so those are two of the items, and then we've got our i7. Our i7. It is awesome. We're super excited.
Got to show the RAM over here.
There we go.
So you can see.
And to go with our i7, we have our coolant system, which is this bad boy right here.
Believe it or not, this will be my first or our first water coolant system. We haven't done this yet. But I looked at it and it seems really easy. You know, you don't have to use a sink. You don't have to use a CPU fan.
And he hates the CPU fans. He has nightmares about them.
Mounting them to the motherboard, sometimes the clips aren't easy.
Yes.
But this is literally just, what is it, copper plate. It goes what processor, thermal paste, this, mounted right over it. There's no sink, no fan, nothing.
Something super special about this one is it uses water and alcohol. So if it evaporates, or if it hits your board, it'll just evaporate with a chance of not destroying your board.
So there's like, an alcohol mix in the water. So yeah, if it leaks, it'll evaporate like Lucy said.
And then you don't have to put the water in yourself, except every
preloaded.
3 years or so. So that's really nice. And then what's this, Phoenix? Do you know what this is? No, we failed, guys. It's okay. We apologize. This is my graphics card. So
a GeForce GTX 1060, I think.
Yeah, I did not want to pay the money for the 1080, and so I decided to go with this. We did decide to go with the 850 power supply. The reason we went with the 850 power supply is so if we end up wanting to do one of the dual, because the motherboard actually comes with 2 slots. So then we can, what is it called? Sync them or? So
two PCI Express slots, so you can actually SLI your graphics cards. Right? Run two graphics cards at once. It's not something we're going to do in this build, but maybe in the future we might decide.
So we're getting our parts set up to where they are compatible or have that option.
So hard drive wise, we went with a Samsung 500 gigabyte SSD drive. It has a special chip in there that you mount into the board, and it allows you to mount the SSD directly into the board. You get better read-write speeds versus using like a SATA cable.
Yeah. So
it also saves you SATA ports. I don't know if that's an issue, but... And
Phoenix, what is this?
This is a MK
270
keyboard
and mouse.
And
one super awesome feature that we do on Alcarin's, and since I'll be rendering on mine, with having kids and having animals, when you get to be able to turn off the keyboard or the mouse, it makes it so that you can leave your keyboard without having a chance of having your render ruined. Or if you're taming something or doing something, it's a really great feature.
You just pop 2 switches, turns it off. Kids come up, they pound on it, they don't mess up the render, they don't mess up whatever you're doing.
Our little cat that's right here roaming around, when she decides that she wants to be in the middle of something, she will be in the middle of it. No joke. We actually have a video of her looking. She gets at my screen and attacks it. It's a lot of fun.
And we have the Western Digital desktop non-solid state hard drive, 6 terabyte storage drive. This is where you put all your video. You run your OS, you run your games on the solid state. You run your video, you dump your video to this. 6 terabytes should be plenty, even if you use fraps like a non-compressed video format. 6 terabytes is huge.
And then over here, Alcarin, you want to bring that bad boy up here? Oh, get it! Oh, baby! Oh,
so heavy.
We did it. Okay, so this thing, you may ask yourself, why did I go with it? Well, it's big and it's blue.
It's big, it's blue, and it's powerful.
And it's powerful.
And it's black.
So
that's why she went with it.
It's $20 more than the slightly smaller version. And this one is slightly bigger, and it has blue on the hard drive storage ports.
Yeah, like she said, it needs to be big when you're running a water coolant system. I think that's really important. And you'll be able to mount that fan system to the top of the coolant system.
Absolutely, and so I'm super excited about it. It's got lots of space. It already comes with 5 fans. I personally chose not to run any color fans because I keep it in my room because we're not in a mansion with like a super awesome studio. we just
so the color idea is cool, but once it's in your room and you're trying to sleep and your system's on, all the lights, it's hard to sleep sometimes. So
absolutely,
it's more aesthetic than cool, I think.
So now we're gonna get to the building and the montage part, and we'll kind of go back and forth. We've never done a build video, so we're kind of just gonna have fun with it. Video may be crazy and wonky, but we're kind of crazy and wonky.
And a lot of you might be asking, where's the monitors? She already has monitors. We're just going to reuse the ones that she has.
Yeah, we have and then we have extra, and we're shuffling, and the server is up. So this bad boy needs to be built so I can start recording. I'm so excited, but I would rather play. It's so horrible. It's like a conundrum.
All right,
it's like catch-22.
I think we're ready to start.
Okay. the build part.
Okay.
Phoenix is taking off the plastic. Go ahead, Phoenix.
Ready?
Go.
Set, go.
Yes.
And the other side too.
And the other
Good.
side. Turn it around. Ready, set, go.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
This is your best picture ever.
Cool. Now put the panel on.